What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Married to Medicine, y'all. I never remember what episode number it is, but we're here for another episode of Married to Medicine, y'all. Now, before we get into anything, let me let you guys know that tonight is the finale of the Whether You Like It or Not panel as far as the Potomac edition is concerned. We will be over on Simply Sakina's platform. As this video is being released, the link should be on the community wall as well as in the Whether You Like It or Not playlist. So be on the lookout for that tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. It should be coming out. Well, we should be going live not too long after this video was done premiering. Okay. And that's about it. That's all I really got for you guys for today. So let's go ahead and get into my review for Married to Medicine. All right. So we're gonna start it off with Quad and Heavenly. Now, Quad comes over to Heavenly's house, and Heavenly was like, "Well, I'm an empty nester girl, and you can't just be walking up in my house. Me and Daddy could be having sex." When she said that, I could have just threw up. Cause let me tell y'all, I do not ever want to think about Quad and not Quad. I don't ever want to think about Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon having sex. No disrespect to them, but I just don't want to hear about them fucking. I'm just being honest. I just don't want to hear about it. They discussed the trip. And then they start, talking about how, Quad is saying that she doesn't want to put King in a compromising position. And I definitely understand that, things are very hostile right now. Is volatile at this moment. So nobody really wants to be placed in no position where they have to second guess themselves. And I do understand and I do agree with that, with those sentiments. I do get it. Heavenly says that this group is divided and that Sweet Tea and Dr. G needs some time away. Now it's so funny that now Sweet Tea and Dr. G need some damn time away when you was the main motherfucker up here trying to trying to bring Sweet Tea and Dr. G back to the show because you felt like it was needed for the sake of the show. And now that they're here and it's not causing the mess that you thought it would, now y'all want to say that, oh, they need to be put in time out. Let's be clear, this group is always motherfucking divided. This group is always divided. It's always in a bad space. It's always fractured. So I don't really understand why everybody's acting so goddamn brand new in this bitch. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't understand why everybody's acting brand new, like they don't see that or like they don't feel that. This group is always fractured. It's always in a bad damn place because these motherfuckers don't know how to leave well enough alone. They don't know how. And it's kind of ridiculous at this point because y'all motherfuckers is grown and y'all are older than me, way older than me. So I don't even get why y'all can't seem to, you know, move past certain things and just sit down and have conversations. I am a person that feels like there are some situations that don't really require a conversation because at the end of the day, I know where you stand, you know where I stand. I ain't fucking with you, you ain't fucking with me, that there's really no need for a conversation or a talk because I just feel like for me when I talk to you once and when I talk to you twice and when I'm three times a lady, I don't need to have no more conversations after that third time. Now when it comes down to King and Dr. G, there's really no mending that in my opinion. I mean, it's a volatile situation. Quad and Dr. G is really the culprits of it. I really don't blame King or Sweet Tea. They were just brought into this situation, but this is really about Quad and Dr. G and their unresolved issues. So long as they're all in the same group, it's never going to be any general consensus for them. They're going to always have some issues. There's going to always be a problem between them because of the issues with Quad and Dr. G. So when it comes to those two couples, there's really no need for a conversation, in my humble opinion. Um, Toya tells Eugene that she wants to have a theme party and she wants to invite everyone, but she's not really sure on how to bring King, Quiet, Sweet Tea, and Dr. G around each other in the same vicinity. I understand how that can be a conflict. You don't have a problem with Quad, King, Sweet Tea, nor Dr. G. So I get why you will feel a little bit conflicted about putting them in the same room. Because number one, this is about your anniversary, and nobody wants to celebrate their anniversary with a bunch of angry birds in the room. Like nobody wants to do that. So I do understand that aspect of it all. And I do understand that you don't want it to be too much friction and you just want to get everybody together. But you got to understand that this is one of them situations where you can invite every single person in the circle to that event, but it's really up to them on whether or not they want to show up. You can send the invite and call it a day. It's up to them to make that decision. It ain't up to you. You can't force nobody to make the decision, and you can't get mad about what decision that they choose to make. All you gotta do is do your part by sending the invite out and just keep it the fuck moving. That's what I think. Um Quad says that she wants to have a girlfriend's check-in, but she's not inviting Sweet Tea and she's not inviting Phaedra. I mean, let's be honest. Sweet Tea ain't her girlfriend and Phaedra not her girlfriend. So why would she invite them? We have to be honest. So I get it. Um, it's time for Toya's rehearsal because Toya wanted to ask everybody to come along, come to this rehearsal, and they're not gonna know what they're coming to a rehearsal for until she announces everything. Finds out Quad is choosing not to attend the rehearsal, which that is her right. She says she's not coming unless King is coming, and if her man not able to show up, then she's not gonna come. And I can't nobody really be mad about it because I'm not pissed. Like, I get exactly what her sentiments are. Like, we can't sit up here and play these games, to be honest. Like, if you are not going to have my man in the same vicinity or have him around and we're all in this group together, then why should I come? You know what I mean? So no, I'm not going to put King in a compromised position, but it's just going back into the behind the scenes of it all, in which they cannot discuss on camera. Dr. G did not want King to film no more. That's what it's given. And Quad was aware of that. And she was like, look, I'm not shooting no scenes if my nigga cannot come. If I gotta be around Sweet Tea and Dr. G, then I need to have King around. But if they don't want him around, then I'm not finna be around, you know. And I think that's what it was. That's what was going on behind the scenes. That's what I believe. And I'm starting to believe that the shit is true. That's just what I'm starting to believe. Okay. So moving on. Let's see. Toya then announces her anniversary party and how she wants everybody to show up. Okay. Toya's she says that she wants to have a party and she wants to make sure that Sweet Tea and Quad is able to go. And I think Contessa said and Phaedra. Then Toya said and Phaedra. But Toya says that she's not really worried about Phaedra. She's mainly worried about Sweet Tea and Quad. She don't really give a fuck about Phaedra. These girls don't like Phaedra. These girls don't care about Phaedra, and to be quite honest, I don't care about it either. So I'm with it. I don't give a fuck either, child. Y'all leave ass out. Let's see. Contessa says that there was a complaint filed by Dr. G, and then that's when Dr. Heavily makes the notion of, you know, Dr. G said something to Quad. As a man, Eugene, how would you feel if another man said something about your wife to you? And Dr. Eugene said, well, yes, it would be an issue for me. Like, yes, I would definitely have a problem with it. Absolutely. And then that's when Dr. Contessa was like, it's funny how she's talking about other people's marriages or other people's spouses, but she's the main one that does it. And to be honest and being real, I definitely get what she's saying. Honestly, I do understand that because Dr. Heavenly is always talking about somebody else's marriage, somebody else's husband, somebody's wife, always talking crap about somebody. And but when somebody shows the fuck out about it, child, she act like she don't understand why they showing out about it. And girl, come on now. Of course they're gonna show out about it. What are you saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And what the fuck are you saying, girl? They're definitely going to show out about it. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's just the truth of the matter. That is the truth of the matter. So, yeah. So now you understand it because it's King and Choir, but you can't understand why Contessa gets all up in her feelings when you say something about her husband. Child, a whole mess. Eugene says that he's gonna have a sit down with the guys, with Dr. Jean. He's gonna see if King can come. So then Toya, Mimi, and Sweet Tea, they all show up together for like lunch and drinks. Toya's whole thing is that she doesn't want to have to choose nobody. Like, she wants to be able to be cool with everybody. She wants everybody to be around. Sweet Tea understands what Toya is putting down. Sweet Tea says that Dr. G felt threatened. To be honest, I mean, if somebody's running towards me, then I would feel threatened as well. However, Dr. G also played a part in this situation when they first had the conversation. He got up and walked towards him. while they were having a conversation with hostility. In my opinion, I don't really think Dr. G nor King are really perfect people, perfect patties in this situation. I think they both played a part in it, and I think the problem is that nobody wants to really show their card, or nobody really wants to make, make do of the fact that they all had something to do with it. But Dr. G felt threatened because somebody ran towards him, and that's why he's doing what he's doing. um Toya says that Sweet Tea was out of control. I don't think that she was out of control. I don't feel like she was out of control. The only people in this situation that was out of control were the men. I don't really think that Sweet Tea was out of fucking control. This is what I don't understand. Why is it that everybody holds Sweet Tea to a certain standard? And I know it comes across like I just be caping for Sweet Tea and stuff like this. But the problem that I got is that I don't like bullying motherfuckers. And I feel like every single one of these bras on this show are motherfucking bullies. That's just what I believe. And I don't think that Sweet Tea deserves the vitriol that she gets from the women on this show, nor the fans of this show. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of people that watch me are big fans of Dr. Heavily, and that's fine. You can be big fans of her ass all the fuck you want to. I have no issue with that. But at the end of the day, I just don't understand why everybody is always, going in on Sweet Tea for every little situation. Like, what is the problem? What is the issue with her? I don't think that she was out of control about shit. She was worried about her husband, and that's all that matters. She wasn't finna hit that man. Toya suggests having a conversation with Quad. Sweet Tea says that it's up to Gregory, and to be honest, it's up to Gregory. It's they're both in this shit together, so she feels like she don't mind having no conversation with Quad. But if Dr. G doesn't want to have no conversation with Quad, then she's not going to do it. It's the same situation with Quad. I don't mind being in the same room with these people, but if King can't be in the same room with them, then I'm not going to be there unless my man is with me. I don't understand why can't nobody understand that they're both following the lead of their men. So why is it that everybody's looking at Sweet Tea like they don't know why she's doing the shit she's doing? Let's be honest here. They're all followed. The both of them, the both of these women are following the leads of their man, and that's just the truth. Sweet Tea says, "Look, Toya, if you want to choose sides, then that's up to you. You can choose sides." And honestly, I don't blame her for feeling like that. You keep on saying that you don't want to choose a side, but acting like you don't get where I'm coming from. So if that's what you want to do, then do that. Scott, Dr. G, and Eugene, they all come together. Dr. G feels like nobody checked in on him once they got back to Atlanta from Key West. Eugene said, "I'm the type of person that's like this. I need time." So I felt like when you're angry and when you're in a volatile situation like that, you got to give people time to really cool down and think about things. I'm that type of person too, Eugene. I ain't mad with you. I get exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes with me, when I'm going through some shit and I didn't have me a volatile moment, I don't want to talk to you. Because the first 2-3 days, I don't want to talk. Like if it was any type of situation like King and Dr. G, I promise you, the first 2 or 3 days, I don't want to talk to you because I'm still pissed. And when I be mad, like if I'm extremely mad like that, it take me days to get over it. So I still bite your head off if you come to me. So yeah, you doing the right thing. Dr. G says that he had no choice but to file charges. And they feel like if King did not put his hands on him, then what's the point of filing charges? And that's my whole thing. If you felt threatened, I get that. But he did not put his hands on you. He did charge you, but they did not allow him to put his hands on you. So if he put his hands on you, that's the only way that I can get with the charges. Because at the end of the day, I mean, he did touch him. But in this instance, he didn't touch him. He didn't do anything to him. So why are we filing charges again? Why are we filing charges? It just seems like a ploy to keep this man from filming with the rest of this damn cast. That's what it's given. It's given. I don't want you filming, so I'm gonna block you. That's what it's given. Just saying. Eugene says that he's not a cop caller, and he says that he sees it from both angles. He was defending his woman. You was defending yours. That's how he sees it. And then Scott asks, "What does he want from everybody?" And Dr. G plays this song. And when he started playing this song and singing it, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I fast forward through that shit. Like I didn't want to hear that. So his girlfriends check in. Quad says that Phaedra ain't invited, and she says that she doesn't want to talk about the past. Simone asks Quad if she's invited to the anniversary party. Quad said with everything that's been going on with Dr. G and King, there's a possibility that she's not going to be able to show up. So then that's when Toya says that she hates the fact that this group cannot be mature enough to all come together and be as one. She really hates that they can't do that. Simone says that King apologized and she felt that he meant the apology. So now the group is at a crossroads now. Mimi says that Sweet Tea lacked accountability. I don't really believe that Sweet Tea lacked accountability at that table. I just feel like she was in a predicament where she feels like no matter what she does, it's gonna be a situation where it's all gonna be about what her man wants. If her man doesn't want to do it, she's not gonna want to do it, and that's just the reality. Um, Contessa wonders if Sweet Tea really wanted to make things right. I think she would if Dr. G wasn't in the picture. Toya says that Sweet Tea is making her choose, and if she had to make a choice, then she would choose Quad. You was gonna choose Quad anyway. Y'all don't like Sweet Tea like that, like y'all claim y'all do. Y'all don't care about her, so you choosing Quad really don't make a difference to no motherfucking body. If we're being real, it really don't make no difference to no motherfucking body that you're choosing choosing Quad. After all the shit that Quad has done to you, you choosing her. Okay. Then Quad wanna cry and shit. Child, this group. Jackie and Phaedra. Now Jackie acknowledges that she hurt Phaedra, and Phaedra says, "Yes, you did hurt me." Jackie says that Phaedra knew, according to Heavenly, that Phaedra knew that Apollo was coming. And then Phaedra in turn blames Heavenly for the whole shebang. But to me, Phaedra, you knew that he was coming, and you told Heavenly that it was okay that he was coming. So I just feel like this. This is the problem that I got with Phaedra. This is why I say that she's a fake frog looking motherfucker. This is the reason why I say this. It goes all the way back to the Housewives of Atlanta. Phaedra don't never keep it real and stand on business about how she feels about something. I feel like this. She really didn't want Apollo there, and she really didn't have no real reason as to why he should be there. And I understand that. Trust and believe, I ain't mad at that. I get why she would feel that way. So I feel like this. If she really did not want Apollo there, she should have told Dr. Heavenly that from the beginning. Girl, I don't want him there. Girl, why is he coming? Girl, like, leave him be. I don't give a fuck about Apollo. Why is he even coming? Like, why? You agreed to allow him to come, and when he came, you brought Sheck, and then in turn, he brought Shireen. I don't think the rest of the people knew that you was bringing Sheck, and I don't know that if Dr. Heavenly knew that Shireen was coming to fucking not. So I feel like you really could have had control over this if you would have just simply stated, I don't want Apollo there because I don't feel comfortable with him being around me. I don't want him there. It's the same way on Housewives when Candy approached you in season 7 about how you felt, and then you turned around and said, oh, it's good, there's no issues. But when you said with Nene, you were talking about how you were so hurt that Candy wasn't there for you. You don't never stand on business, and that's why I don't like you, because you fake as fuck. Jackie asked Phaedra to come to Toya's event, and Phaedra said that she doesn't want to be around them. Jackie says that she really doesn't want it to be a situation where Phaedra feels like when she sees them out somewhere, she can't speak and be cordial. Phaedra says that I don't see that happening, but never say never. But there's no moving forward for her. Of course it's not. She's a grudge holding motherfucker. And she already said that when you cross me, it's going to always be me looking at you like this and that. So that's just it. I don't even know why they're begging Phaedra to come around them, like for real, because she ain't. What is she bringing to this group? She ain't bringing a damn thing. Who gives a fuck? That's how I feel. Who really gives a damn? But that's just me. That's my review on Married to Medicine, y'all. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and click on the notification bell so you can be notified when a video drops. And when you follow me, please follow me on my social media. My social media handles are down below. Happy birthday to my friend and panel mate, Jeremy Speaks. I hope you guys send him a lot of birthday love. With that being said, y'all, this is the last week to vote. Make sure you guys vote for me for the Boss Babe Awards. I'm nominated for be sure to vote for me right now. The link is in the description box underneath my social media handles. Take out these last few seconds to vote for me, and I'm out of here. And I will see you guys in a little bit for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Bye, y'all.